What's up, guys? It's Rob here, and we are going to be talking about SAFEMOON today, ticker symbol SFM, because we're talking about version 2, not version 1. So there is a lot of exciting stuff that's been going on with SAFEMOON, and this will be a bit of a more beginner video because I want to explain to some of the viewers of the channel who might not be as well versed in crypto why SAFEMOON is so exciting as a crypto. It's also a bit of a less well-known crypto to some people, right? It's not listed on too many of the major exchanges. It's kind of tough to get your hands on. So we're going to start off just looking at the chart and briefly explaining what SAFEMOON is all about, as well as why there are some catalysts that could be moving it up in the future. So the first thing to note is that it is up fairly massively over the past 30 days or so. In fact, it's increased in price by about 50% over the past 30 days. And more recently, this has actually happened pretty much as soon as I got into it. It was very fortunate that I got into it right before it started pumping up. And there is actually a big reason for this. We're going to talk about that in a second. But first, we're just going to talk very briefly about what SAFEMOON is. So basically, SAFEMOON is a DeFi token, and it is a combination of RFI tokenomics and an auto liquidity generating protocol. Whatever, that doesn't make too much sense to most people probably, but basically, SAFEMOON plans to develop a non-fungible token NFT exchange, as well as charity projects and crypto educational apps. And with SAFEMOON protocol, token holders can earn more SAFEMOON depending on how many coins they have. So this is the key part about SAFEMOON that I like. We're going to take a look at their website and explain this a little bit more in depth in just a second. But basically, SAFEMOON protocol will be expanding into the NFT marketplace, and there's a bunch of potential utility that this has in the future. So there are some reasons why people may want to get their hands on SAFEMOON other than just holding it. So they are expanding into NFTs, which is a key point of SAFEMOON that I do like. But what you can see here on their main page, right? This is the SAFEMOON main page, and basically, the reason that I like SAFEMOON so much is because when anyone sells SAFEMOON, 10% of that SAFEMOON is taxed away. And most people are probably thinking, well, that doesn't sound like it's any good because you're then losing 10% of your SAFEMOON. However, what that 10% goes to is what I really like about the token. So first off, 1% of that 10% that gets taken away goes to a growth fund. And essentially that's used for development, marketing, and whatnot of SAFEMOON. And a perfect example of what that goes towards is right here on SAFEMOON's Twitter page. Basically, on SAFEMOON's main Twitter page right here, they said that if the SAFEMOON army happens to be in Times Square, be sure to look up. And the reason is because they will be showing advertisements for SAFEMOON on billboards in Times Square 3 times a day for 365 days a year, all of 2022. They're going to be showing these, not 3 times a day, 3 times every hour. So they will be showing these ads on billboards in Times Square, New York, basically advertising SAFEMOON. And that's actually one of the reasons why SAFEMOON started running up when it did. In fact, if you look, they announced this, I believe, on December 31st, so the last day of the year, and SAFEMOON started running up since then. It's been moving up fairly steadily, and if you look at the bottom of the chart, you can see the volume chart down here, and volume has actually increased dramatically compared to what it had been doing before these ads started running. So it's already had a somewhat beneficial effect on SAFEMOON. It's gotten some more volume in there, it's gotten some more people interested in SAFEMOON, and that's just what 1% of the funds go towards. So 2% of the 10% that gets taken away goes to token burn, and essentially that is when crypto coins are destroyed in a transaction, right? They take those coins and they eliminate them from the pool, and that's something that makes SAFEMOON deflationary. And I know a lot of people are worried about inflation, and so this is actually a deflationary token. So instead of the US dollar, which just constantly increases its money supply, right? We get more and more dollars printed every year. SAFEMOON is the exact opposite. We get 2% from every transaction that are burnt. Every time someone sells SAFEMOON, they're essentially destroying 2% of what they've sold. So that's no longer in circulation, and that's a reason why there is more scarcity over time, which ends up causing price to go up over the long term. Now, that is a very important part, but that's not even my favorite part. We're about to get to it after we talk about this somewhat boring when 3% is added to a liquidity pool, which we might explain in a future video. But basically, this is just knocking market makers out of the picture. It's essentially why this is able to be DeFi, because there's a liquidity pool that people can use to buy and sell the SAFEMOON from. But my absolute favorite part of SAFEMOON, the real reason why I think SAFEMOON will be doing very well in the future, is because of the 4% going to reflections. So essentially, this means that every time someone sells SAFEMOON, say they sell $1 million worth of SAFEMOON, 10% of that is taxed away, and that would mean $100,000 is then worth of SAFEMOON is then distributed to all SAFEMOON shareholders who own SAFEMOON, and it's distributed to you based off of how much SAFEMOON you have. So the more SAFEMOON you have, the more SAFEMOON you get out of every transaction that someone makes in SafeMoon. So it's a really great utility to this coin. It essentially allows you to just collect interest passively and to collect more SafeMoon over time. So to make money in SafeMoon, you don't actually need SafeMoon's price to even go up, which it seems likely that it would too, since they have this token burn and they are advertising with 1% of the funds from every sale. So that's why I like SafeMoon a lot, because it seems like the kind of thing that you can buy and hold and not worry about too much, because you're constantly getting paid out more SafeMoon every time someone sells. It's constantly becoming more deflationary, and so should theoretically be going up in value. And it's constantly growing its ecosystem by taking that 1% of every transaction and using it for marketing and growing the ecosystem in other ways, potentially by developing better versions of SafeMoon like they most recently did to V2, and potentially developing an NFT marketplace. So there's a lot of things that SafeMoon does that I really like, and it is one of the most popular cryptos, I will say. But first, before I show you that, I want to show you the channel analytics, just to show you that we currently have about 9,000 subscribers. So if you would feel free to join the channel. If you want to join the channel and potentially get more SafeMoon news, feel free to hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, so feel free to do that. It would be much appreciated, and it would show some support on the SafeMoon video. If you guys want to see more of those, feel free to hit the subscribe button and join the family. We're trying to get to 10K, so that would be much appreciated. Now, SafeMoon, I will show you guys, did start pumping up in Google Analytics, right? We got to near record highs, actually record highs for the week on December 31st, right after that news came out about them showing the billboards on Times Square, showing some advertisements there. And essentially we have trended down ever so slightly, but you can see that we have maintained, even many days later, even 4 or 5 days later, we've maintained a relatively higher search interest than what we had in the past before those billboard ads started showing. So we're actually seeing an increase in interest in SafeMoon, which is a very good thing. For the price, you can see we've also done very well with the price over the past while. Fortunately, there seem to be more holders of SafeMoon, right? You can actually see that despite search interest falling, the price hasn't really fallen. In fact, we're up 15% over the past 24 hours. You can see right here, and we are doing pretty good. In fact, we're at 0.3 cents, which is much higher than the 0.16 cents that we started at just about 30 days ago. So we've been doing pretty darn good with SafeMoon. And another interesting statistic that I did want to bring up is the most viewed cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. Now, SafeMoon is not actually that high up on the list. It's only at spot number 22. However, when coins do start to become the most viewed coin, when people start looking into these coins, which has not actually started yet with SafeMoon, it's still fairly low on the list. It's only in spot 22. There is definitely some room to run on this one, right? This has not become a major crypto yet, right? It did have a pump way back when it initially launched. I believe it was doing pretty good price-wise. You couldn't see it on this chart because this is SafeMoon version 2, but the initial coin did end up pumping up quite a bit when it first launched. However, SafeMoon V2 hasn't really had a major pump yet, which is something else that I like about it, right? We've only gotten to a market cap of 2.6 billion. So we could certainly go quite a bit higher, and especially if we do get some kind of pump and a lot of volume coming in. Keep in mind that the more volume we have coming in, the more coins get burnt, the more SafeMoon that's destroyed, and the more SafeMoon that gets sent to your wallet if you're holding SafeMoon coins. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to being a holder of SafeMoon when we are experiencing some kind of pump in the future. So essentially, that's what I have to say about SafeMoon. That's my brief introduction into SafeMoon. For those of you who are less aware of what these cryptos are all about, I just wanted to explain that quite briefly, and obviously take into account that none of this is financial advice. I'm not recommending that anyone buy or sell any cryptos. I'm just letting you guys know what I like about SafeMoon, some of my opinions on it, and some of the news that it has going for it, and some of the potential catalysts that could be moving it up. So other than that, guys, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to hear more about SafeMoon. But other than that, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.